Mark Carney needs to send a conservative to Washington. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist for the Toronto Sun. Hear me out on this crazy idea. Mark Carney needs a new ambassador in Washington. Kristen Hillman's been in the job since 2019 when David McNaughton announced that he was stepping down, and, well, she's looking to move on. But quite seriously, this is a job that doesn't need a career diplomat like Ambassador Hillman, all due respect to her. Any of the top diplomatic jobs in embassies around the world for Canada should be held by political people. Those who know retail politics, those who know how to work a room, make people feel good, bring them on their side. That is the job. You can have the career diplomat support that person and teach them the niceties and the protocols and everything else, but the top jobs in places like Washington, London, Paris, places like that, that should be a political person. And so Mark Carney needs to start looking for a new ambassador. And not only should it be a political person, it should be a conservative. Donald Trump and the Republicans rule Washington, D.C. at the moment. And you need someone who is closer to Trump than the Carney liberals, someone who can speak their language, work the room, leave them feeling good about themselves. Yes, conservatives and liberals are political opponents, but at the end of the day, we're all Canadians, and this is about finding someone that can make Canada's case in Washington. And the best person to do that right now is a conservative. Look, when Stephen Harper was Prime Minister, he appointed Garry Doer, the former New Democrat Premier of Manitoba, to be Canada's ambassador during the Obama years. And Doer did quite well. He was a good go-between. From Harper's conservative government in Ottawa to Obama's progressive liberal government in Washington. It worked out well, and Mark Carney should do the same thing. One of the people he should consider, Stephen Harper. He's probably going to say no. He probably doesn't want the job. He's making huge amounts of money right now, and this would be a big pay cut and take up all of his time. He's got a very successful business on the go right now, consulting companies and governments around the world. So probably a no, but someone Carney should consider. Gordon Campbell, who was the Liberal Premier of British Columbia, Stephen Harper appointed him as the High Commissioner to London, essentially our ambassador to the UK from 2011 to 2016. Campbell was on the conservative side of the Liberal Party of BC, which is a coalition of liberals and conservatives. He's another good contender. Pater MacKay, Rona Ambrose, Jason Kenney, three Harper-era conservative ministers who could turn around and do the job in Washington for the country if they were called upon. But there's a dark horse in this race as well. Caroline Mulroney. Currently, she's a cabinet minister in Doug Ford's Ontario government. She's president of the Treasury Board. Why her? Well, she's considered to be smart. She knows her file. She's well briefed. She speaks well. She's not someone who's going to be flashy and outshine the government in Ottawa. They're not going to, show up the prime minister, so be it. So those are some of the reasons, but you could also look to her pedigree. Her father was Prime Minister Brian Mulroney. She could walk into a room and charm people with stories of her father being friends with Ronald Reagan or George H.W. Bush. She could talk to Democrats about her father's friendship with Teddy Kennedy. All of these things are good reasons that Caroline Mulroney should be considered. Then there's the fact that she knows how to work a room herself. As I said, she's not flashy, but she knows how to charm people. She knows how to connect with people, and that is something that an ambassador needs.